There was actually... This is something else that isn't on my list, so this is a bit of a bonus for you. But they found another planet called Gliese 832c.
Catchy name.
It rolls off the mouth.
Mars, Jupiter, GL, Plaxi, 84c.
832c. Potentially habitable super Earth discovered 16
super
light
Earth,
years
brilliant.
ago. Yeah, it's a class
what
of planet.
What makes it super?
I'm going to find out, actually. Nice people. Just full of super people. Just great.
The terrain is great all over.
Yeah.
Great for golf.
It all looks like Wales.
It's just lovely.
A super Earth is an extrasolar planet, as in outside of our solar system, with a mass higher than Earth's, but substantially below the mass of the solar system's smaller gas giants, Uranus, or Uranus, and Neptune, or your penis. Thank you. Which are 15 and 17 Earth masses, respectively. The term super Earth refers only to the mass of the planet and does not imply anything about the surface conditions or habitability.
Oh, well then they tease me with that headline. Super Earth found. Better than current Earth, let's all go.
But it's
oh no, wait, it's shit.
Oh, hang on, here's an even catchier name. That Gliese 832c is just the sort of...
Scientific name?
No, that's the less scientific. That's the stage name, yeah. The scientific name is GJ832.
Oh, brilliant.
So that's... Remember that. Tattoo that.
GJ832.
It's potentially habitable, though, which is the interesting thing. And...
where is it?
16 light years away. But do you remember a few episodes ago on TLDR? It might have been last episode. Might have been the episode before that. I'm not sure. But we talked about NASA creating the warp engine.
Yeah.
Which would let you travel... I can't remember exactly how fast now. But you'd get to this planet in, probably a few weeks. So, this is why I'm talking about this. Because you were just saying that you wouldn't get rid of disease because we'd have too many people.
Yeah.
Put some of them on one of these warp drive ships.
Yeah.
Go to GJ832. What's that name again?
GJ832.
And then just, put them and they'll become as Welsh. They'll become extrasolar Welsh people.
But then who's...
Exo-Welsh.
Who's paying for this?
I'll chip in.
You'll chip in?
LeVar Burton can pay a bit.
Yeah, he did do that Kickstarter, so he's got a lot of money kicking about.
Seth MacFarlane can take back the $1 million that he gave to LeVar Burton for the Kickstarter.
Gave him $1 million?
Yeah.
Why?
But ignore that, because he's taken that back and given that to me.
Oh, okay, fine. Thank God.
And then Seth can actually come to GJ832. I'll...
Take him. We don't need him.
He'll still broadcast to Earth, though.
Can he stop? Or
that's the interesting thing. If we had these two planets, let's say you had two planets, Earth, and then Phil, placeholder name, but let's call it Phil. Then, actually no, Phil, that'll get confusing. Let's just call it GJ832.
Yeah.
It's simple, it rolls off the tongue. Would it then, and then we figured out some way of broadcasting at faster than light speed, so it's instantaneous. Mm-hmm. Probably violates the laws of physics, but let's just say...
Let's just go with it, let's roll with it.
It would be really interesting because... Yeah, they would have... that's a great, now defunct podcast on tsepodcast.com that you can listen to. Neither of us are in it, so don't listen to it, but you can. Would it be similar to... Because a lot of our media here in Britain comes from America.
Yeah.
And a lot of media in every country in the world comes from America.
Yeah. So would their media come from America?
Or would our media come from there? And would it seem alien and weird and Japanese? Oh, look at this crazy GJ832 game show where they eat wood. Or would it be Family Man from GJ832?
I don't know.
Or do you think our cultures would diverge massively at some point?
Well, can we visit? Can we pop over?
I was just going to say, because I'll fund it, I'll pop in every 2 weeks, like a managing director who goes to all the different branches. I'll go there and nip in, make sure everything's right, have a poke around. It is several times the mass of Earth, so it'll take me a bit to get all the way around. But I'll buy, Lexus. What's a fast car? What's a really fast one? Ferrari.
Yeah.
I'll buy a Ferrari.
Red one.
Oh yeah, what? Obviously red. Of course it will be red. I'll buy a red one. A DeLorean, maybe. That's the type of Ferrari, isn't it?
If we can visit and chop and change, then it just basically becomes another country.
But would it have its own nations, do you think?
Yeah, because it's a massive, huge Earth.
Yeah.
But it would just mean we have double Earth. So there'll be more travelling. But if we can't ever go, then culture would change massively.
I think if you give it a few hundred years even, culture would change hugely.
Well, culture changes massively regardless.
But then, do you think they'd have their own separate internet? Or do you think... I bet they would. I bet they'd set up an internet. But then do you think we
I bet
could
it'd be faster.
Typical. But then do you think we can go on GJ832 websites? Well, I wonder what Reddit GJ832 is like. Oh, Marklar country declares...
Well, probably, if we set it up, if we're shipping them over, we're not going to ship them over and go, well, you just do whatever you like then. We're going to set them up under our rules.
No smoking, number one.
Boo!
New Society, no smoking on TFC Planet.
No!
That's a good name, by the way, TFC Planet.
TFC Planet, yeah.
Planet TFC is better,
just with big statues of us two. Yeah. And then a smaller...
And it'll have like a neon sign on it. Actually, have you seen, in town, here in the great sunny town of Nuneaton, England, have you seen that big FedEx building? There's like a laser sign on it.
No.
Well...
Where?
The big FedEx building. Near Kegs.
Yeah.
On the side of that big building, it's just brick, but somehow they've projected from somewhere a sign using some sort of lasers.
Right.
And it's really futuristic, but it's also...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it's also really shoddy.
Yeah.
Because I was walking past it earlier, and it was just an advert for one of the local nightclubs. And it said, non-stop... The thing is, they can only fit so much on at a time.
Yeah.
And it said, non-stop house music. That lasted for about 5 seconds.
Yeah.
All night. That lasted for about 5 seconds. Long. That lasted for about 5 seconds. And I was just like, all night I got the picture. I understood what you meant by all night. You didn't have to say all night. Long.
How much extra have they paid for that long?
Yeah, probably got 40p. Yeah. Oh, hello. We can have... Yes. Elbows. Oh, we'll do it.
TLDR.
TFC podcast.com. Yeah. TLDR, the internet. Digest. Yeah, let's do it. With Phil and... Oh, I couldn't afford the extra, sorry.
Our Seizure Dogs money wouldn't spread that far.
Whoa, spoilers. That deal hasn't gone through yet.
No, it hasn't.
Yeah. Possible sponsorship on the horizon for our real fans out there. That's a spoiler though.
Oh, I can't talk about it.
I'd love to, but I can't. Anyway. The thing is, I haven't actually read this article about Super Planet because I didn't think we'd be talking about it. So,
well, a Super Planet would be nice.
Do you think we'll ever get to a point? We were saying whenever we talked about that warp thing last week or whenever it was.
I think it might have been last week.
I said that that whole vision of a Star Trek-like future would never happen because there's just nothing going on in space. It's space. It's spacious. Yeah, it's empty. There's nothing there. But if we had loads of different planets with humans on it, left it for a few thousand years, then we could have one of those sort of futuristic things, where all these different spacefaring planets and nations, albeit all made up of humans.
They'll go to war though, wouldn't they?
Yeah. It'd be like the TV series Stargate, which is a lot like Star Trek, only everyone is humans.
Everyone is human, saves on makeup.
It saves on makeup, yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. And also, I mean, you know why everyone's humans, don't you?
In Stargate?
Yeah.
Saves on makeup.
No. You know why, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, it's because the Goa'uld originally enslaved humans and seeded them on different planets around the galaxy.
Yeah. Did we overthrow them?
Season 9, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe season 7.
Spoilers.
Yeah. I don't know. I've only watched up to season 4.
Oh, okay.
Richard Dean Anderson's still on top form of season 4, though.
RDA.
Yeah, brilliant. He's so sassy. That's what I like about him. You know, the Egyptian gods will say something to him.
Yeah, but he'll say, you.
Yeah, he'll say, no, he won't say that because it's daytime. He'll say,
flip off.
I don't even give a care. And then Daniel Jackson will be like, I do. And then, it's just so much drama and tension in one show. How can you fit all that in one show? I don't know, but they do.
I've never even seen a single episode of Stargate.
It's brilliant. So good. I might watch that later on. I've not watched it in
won't.
4 days.
4 days?
Yeah.
Are you feeling okay? Have you got the sweats?
I'm feeling quite nauseous.
Palpitations.
Yeah.